Good afternoon, Oliver here from Mansell McTaggart. You join me in the Alders today. This is a really nice cul-de-sac that was built in about 2012 by Taylor Wimpey. Selection of properties here, mainly sort of 2, 3 and 4 bedroom homes. The one we're coming to see is number 28. It's the sort of white rendered property you can see just behind me. So really lovely end of terrace house, and really excited to show you this. So let's go and have a look around. Okay, so I'll just give you a bit of an idea of the cul-de-sac of the Alders. So, as I mentioned, built in approximately 2012 by Taylor Wimpey, and just at the end of that road is basically Billingshurst High Street. So we're just on the sort of northern edge of the High Street. It's literally a 5-minute walk, and you'll be right in the centre of the village itself. A bit further on, you can then walk on to the Weald School, Billingshurst Primary, leisure centre, and the station, I would say, is probably a 15-minute walk away. It's obviously got links to London and things, so really accessible on foot, very easy, just on the sort of northern fringe of the high street itself. As I mentioned, cul-de-sac, very quiet, very peaceful. I will just say you're probably going to hear a bit of noise because part of the perimeter road that's being built in Billingshurst, obviously with it has come quite a lot of housing. So next or adjacent to the property, they're just doing some building work at the moment, but normally would be a very quiet, peaceful location. I guess technically you'd call it an end of terrace, but you've got the brick built ones on the left, and then the middle building that sort of spans the two is actually what's called a coach house or a fog. It's basically a flat over garage. So that is essentially what we're attached to on the end. So it's really only the first floor where there's actually accommodation attached to it. We actually sold that property just a few years ago. So, we know the layout. The French door you can see is essentially part of the lounge dining room, and that's the only part of the building that really attaches itself, because obviously underneath is the garage. The garage that you're looking at with no car in front of it is the garage that comes with this property. So you can see your sort of parking is directly in front or next to the house. It's worth me just pointing out that because the garage is part of the sort of building above, essentially, the garage is unusually leasehold, whereas the house is of course freehold. There's no real negative to that because the lease is 990 plus years, so no real issues there. I don't think there's any sort of costs associated with it. It's just really a technicality, just because obviously it sits under the building itself. So as you can see, you've got parking there. I mean, I'd say probably 1.5 cars, maybe 2 small cars, one in front of the other. But the nice thing with the position of this cul-de-sac is there is lots of visitor parking. So you've got 2 visitor bays directly opposite, and it'll probably only be the locals that would know this. So just underneath this archway here leads to the sort of car park behind the fog, and as you can see there, you've got 4 more visitor spaces. So if you've got guests, friends coming over, where the black car's located, that's actually an allocated space. So it's just worth bearing that in mind. So what I'll do is I'll take you into the garden first. So you've got plenty of space down here for bins. The garden's really lovely and actually faces west as well. So you've got a lot of sun, particularly in the afternoon. As you can see, it's hard landscape, so really easy to maintain, look after. Some nice sort of planted areas. You've got a bit of bamboo and things growing in the back there. That just gives you a rear elevation there, so you can see the property. Nice conservatory as well, which I'll show you around. So very pretty garden, lovely to sit out in. As I said, really nice and quiet and peaceful. So that's outside. So let's go and take a look inside. Okay, so come on in. So as you can see, immediately as you come in, you've got a really nice hallway. It's actually nice and quite wide as you come in here. So you've got space for a little table there, just in front of that radiator. You can see the house is alarmed as well. And first door you come to is breakfast room, kitchen diner, which is located at the front of the property. So you can see, really nicely fitted, well presented. So you've got space for the washing machine. It's a 4-ring gas hob. And just behind the door, you have the 60/40, actually looks like a 50/50 setup, fridge and freezer. And there is also a full-size dishwasher as well. So you can see there the kitchen's wider at the sort of front of the property, so plenty of room there for a table. Again, of course, the outlook is just where we were a moment ago, just onto that cul-de-sac. It's a really lovely kitchen, very well looked after and well presented. Okay, so coming back into the hallway, the door on your right is a really useful understairs storage cupboard. Directly opposite that, right in the middle of the house, you've got the downstairs loo, WC. So again, nice tiled floor, all very clean and presentable. And to the rear, this is a lovely space. You've got this really lovely sitting room. It's a great size. Again, I mean, that's a very large 3-seater sofa, that. Smaller 2-seater one. And there's plenty of room behind. You can see there, we've got a dressing unit, storage again just behind the door. So just depending on how you lay it out, really, you could adapt the room to suit. And as you've no doubt already seen, got this really lovely arch which leads into this beautiful conservatory. So that's got tiled floor, again all on the central heating. Just point out, you've got these fitted blinds as well. Being west facing, obviously it gets a lot of sun, so that reflects all the sun. And of course, French doors out onto that garden that we were a minute ago. Okay, so up the stairs we go. So 3 bedrooms up here. So come straight onto the landing, of course. So 3rd bedroom, smallest room up here, but actually a very good sized single bedroom. Obviously, as you can see, currently used as an office, so a lot of furniture in here at the moment. We'll just point out there is a fitted cupboard just as you come in the room on the right hand side. Bedroom at the back of the property, really comfortable double. So you can just see here, you've got a fitted double wardrobe just on your left hand side with mirrored doors, and comfortable double bedroom here. Plenty of room on the other side for a small dressing table, and you can see there you've got chest of drawers as well. This just looks out to the rear over the top of the conservatory, so you can see you've got no garden to the left because that's where the car parking is for the visitor bays behind. Family bathrooms in the middle. Again, much like downstairs, nice white suite, tiled floor, well looked after. And the main bedroom located at the front of the property. So immediately as you come in, you see you've got this really lovely fitted sliding wardrobe. Good sized bedroom. Again, comfortably fits double bed with units either side. Aspect is just over the front of that cul-de-sac. But of course, being the main bedroom, you've also got this really lovely ensuite shower room, again with a nice window to the front. Lots of natural light and easy to air and things. Again, good sized shower cubicle, lots of built-in storage as well. So that is 28 The Alders. Hope you agree, really lovely 3-bedroom end of terrace home. Hope you like what you see, but if you have any questions or want to know more, please don't hesitate to give us a call.